Good morning, ma'am. I am Jerkel Gamawa. I'm here to recite the Article 3 Will of Rights. Section 1. No person no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. Section 2. The right of the people to be secure in their person, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall be issued except upon probable cause to be determined personality by the judge after examination under oath or affirmation of computation, and the witness he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched by the persons or things to be seized. Section 3. 1. The privacy of communication and correspondence shall be involved and available except upon the lawful under the court, or when public safety or order require otherwise as prescribed by law. 2. Any evidence obtained in violation of this or the preceding section shall be inadmissible for any purpose in any proceeding. Section 4. No law shall be passed. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of appraise of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and petition to government for address of grievance. Section 5. No law shall be made respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting of free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship without discrimination of preference shall forever be allowed. No religious test shall be required for the exercise of civil political rights. Section 6. The liberty of a dog and the changing the same within the limits prescribed by law shall not be impaired except upon lawful order of the court. Neither shall the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health as may be provided by law. Section 7. The right of the people to information in matters of public concern shall be recognized except the official record and to documents and papers pertaining to official acts, transactions, or decisions, as well as to government searching data used as basis for policy development shall be afforded the citizen subject to such limitation as may be provided by law. Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sectors, to form unions, associations, or societies for purposes not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensations. Section 10. No law impairing the obligations of contracts shall be passed. Section 11. Free access to the court and judicial bodies and adequate legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reason of poverty. Section 12. 1. Any person under investigation for the commission of the offenses shall be the right to the informed of this right, to remain silent, and to have competent and independent counsel, properly of his own choice. If the person cannot afford the service of counsel, he must be provided with one. This right cannot uh, waive except in writing and the presence of counsel. 2. No torture, force, violence, threat, imitation, or any other means which violate the free will shall be used against him. Secret detention, place, solitary, incommunicado, or other similar form or detention are prohibited. 3. Any confiscation of admission obtained in violation of this or section 17 hereof shall be inadmissible in evidence against him. 4. The, the law shall provide for penal and civil sanction for violation of this section, as well as competition to and rehabilitation of victims of torture or similar practice and their families. Section 13. All persons except those charged with offenses punishable by reclusion perpetua will, when evidence of guilt is strong, shall before conviction be bailable by sufficient shortest or be released on recognizance as may be provided by law. The right of bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of the right of habeas corpus and suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. Section 14. 1. No person shall be held to answer for the criminal offense without due process of law. 2. In all criminal prosecution, the accused shall be presumed innocent until the contrary is proved, and shall enjoy the right to be heard by himself and the counsel, to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation against him, to save as speedy, impartial, and public trial, to meet the witness face to face and have compulsory process to secure the attendance of witnesses and the production of evidence in his behalf. However, after arraignment, trial may proceed uh, notwithstanding an absence of the accused, provided he has been duly notified and his failure to appear in justifiable. Section 15. The privilege of the right of basis corpus shall not be suspended except in cases of invasion or rebellion when the public safety requires it. Section 16. All persons shall have the right to a speedy disposition of their cases before all judicial of administrative bodies. Section 17. No person shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Section 18. 1. No person shall be detained solely by reason of his political belief and aspiration. 2. No voluntary servitude in any form shall exist except as a punishment for a crime, whereof the party shall be duty convicted. Section 19. 1. Excessive fines shall not imposed, nor cruel, degrading of inhuman punishment inflicted. Neither shall be date penalty be imposed unless for compelling reason involving heinous crimes. The Congress hereunder provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. 2. The employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detainee, or the use of substandard or inadequate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt with by law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for the debt or not employment of a full tax. Section 21. No person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same offense, if the act is punished by a law and ordinance, conviction, or actual order under either of constitute a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Section 22. No ex post facto law or bail of attainder shall be enacted.